Whoa. Whoa. This is the illusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. I'm in the garage hanging out. So I got a bunch of like comments and emails and people going like, well, what do I do? What should I do? What should I do? Look, it's the time. Everyone's in the game. So what should you do? Get out of your comfort zone, man. Livin. Living, man. You got to get living. There's no time to waste. But you can't just be on it all about me, all about me. You got to be of service. It's all about being of service. Look, the first person you have to put the life jacket on, the air mask, get into the lifeboat is you. You're the first thing that you have to take care of. You're the first thing that you have to get in order. You can't go battle the system. You can't go take on the wave of oppression that's heading our way until you've stopped oppressing yourself, till you've stopped making your own true self a slave to the fake self you are. Everybody's got problems. Everybody's got demons. You just have to make peace with them first. You have to make peace with yourself first. Step one, take care of yourself. Love yourself. Face the dark shadow that is you in the mirror. Look at your true self. Realize your darkness and your light, the yin, the yang, the heaven, the hell. Realize that space. And then it's make a decision about making peace with it, forgiving the darkness, embracing the light. That's more of the spiritual thing, because you have to, there's only one thing that's going to beat what's going on out here is the spiritual, the God-based reality, the spiritually based reality, the journey towards the light. So look, I guess the best way to sum it up on the action now in the streets. Look, nobody gets to sit on the sidelines anymore. I'm sorry, if you think you are, you've just chosen to abdicate your authority to those who are in the game. And so you're in the game, right? And the best way I can sum it up is this. This, your face right now, this is as God would want you to be. Free, living, eyes bright, able to look someone in the eyes, here, present, 100%. This is the reality they want for you. They want you muzzled. They want you silent. They want your face hidden. They want you in conflict between this and this. They want you in conflict between freedom and slavery, their oppression, right? Now you can battle that on the low energy field. You can battle whether that's right, whether that's wrong, whether there's something going on, whether there isn't something going wrong. You can get into conflict with people about it. You can do all these things, but that's not serving anybody, really. That's just serving their game. Their game is based upon conflict. Their game is based upon us against them. Their game is based upon divide and conquer. Get out of your comfort zone. And this is what I mean. You can battle people in the lower dimensional reality of mask on, mask off, right, left, dark, light, you, me, us against them, blah, blah, blah. Or get out of your comfort zone, man. Get out of your comfort zone and take it to the next level. Take it to the next level and let people know you're a freak and your freak flag is flying, man. Look, you got to voice yourself. You got to become the unique, special being that you are. This is one way to do it. This is one aspect to do it. Engaging the system's the other. Engaging the system's the other. You don't, like, when I do this, I'm not in conflict with anyone. I've already beaten the conflict argument. I'm proving how ridiculous It all is. I am through an act of taking it to the next level, blowing the conflict between this and this apart, right? And it's the same thing with that, is like once you find your true self, you find your voice. We live in the United States of America, if you're in the United States of America. We have possibly the most accessible free government on the planet ever. It's designed for your interface. If you don't interface with the government, you're abdicating your authority. And everyone's like, how? What do I do? This and that. You don't have to do a whole lot. You got to take the first step. It's just making a decision once you've taken care of yourself to get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. Every zone in the United States of America is governed by some body of government that is made up of the citizenry. They may call themselves politicians, but it's made up of the citizenry, whether it's city council, whether it's a county commissioner, whether it's an alderman, whether you're on the school board, whether you're on the wastewater treatment board, whatever it may be. Almost all aspects of American society are governed by a public body. And that public body is accessible to you as a citizen. You see, most people have been convinced that politics is stupid because it is. Because that's not what you're doing. You're not participating in politics. You're participating in your civic responsibility to be a participant in the governing of the country that you are an owner of, that you have a stake in, that you are a stakeholder of. So figure out what you're in. If you're in any town, USA, if you're out in the rural place, you're probably in a county or a borough or something. Figure out what governing body you're under. Type it into your laptop and get to that government body. There's a building somewhere nearby you that houses that body has all the administrators in. Go onto their website and find out when they're having their next public meeting. Every public body and institution in the United States of America has to be accessible to the public. It's the way it is. It's part of your government. What most people don't understand is this is of the people, by the people, for the people. And most people have abdicated their authority because they don't know what to do. All you got to do is show up and get out of your comfort zone. So you look it up online, you find out when the next meeting is, you'll find that there's an agenda for that meeting. If not, call the receptionist or there'll be somebody, just call the switchboard and be like, I want to get involved with the next council meeting, the next commission meeting. How do I show up to it? How do I participate in it? And they'll tell you, they want to tell you. The people that work in civic bodies, government bodies, they want you there on the local level. You'll talk to some woman, some guy, they'll be like, this is what's coming up. This is how you get an agenda. Just talk to people. Use the name tags. Say, hey, I'm so-and-so. I want to find out when the next county meeting is, or the next city meeting, or the next borough meeting is, and how do I get an agenda for it? And when is it? And they're going to go to our website. It's here, here, here. And then you're going to get an agenda, and you're going to read the agenda. And every one of those agenda items has a place where you can publicly comment, where you get a voice, where you get to participate in the process. There's also, with every one of these meetings, a public place that's just open for comment. The comments from the public is usually one of the first things they do, where you get to talk about whatever you want for a couple minutes, where you get to address your elected body and tell them exactly what's on your mind. Every one of these elected officials you can get a hold of by phone, by email. They'll respond to you. They will call you back. They will answer the phone. They will return an email. That's what they do. That's their obligation. And by sending an email, you've established a record, and they ultimately have to respond to you. So look, squeaky wheel gets the grease. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. We're watching that all over our country. We're watching the people that understand that, and they happen to be some of the worst people that we could ever imagine are accessing our government right now. They're changing who district attorneys are. They're changing who city governments are. And all of a sudden, people in these communities, in these cities up in the Pacific Northwest are going, what is going on up here? It's because they weren't participating in their local government. Because there's huge amounts of power in your local government. But what you need to do is take that first step of getting out of your comfort zone and getting involved. And using your name. And being who you are, but you have to get yourself in order first. You don't have to speak perfectly. You don't have to be able to sit in front of a camera and speak for 11 plus minutes about this thing. All you have to do is decide that you are a participant in the reality you exist in. We exist in the United States of America, and it's a participation-based system. So get off the couch, get out of your comfort zone, go to your computer, download what your local meeting, find out when it is, get a hold of some people and ask some questions, get an agenda, and go let them know what you think and that you're there. See how these governments and how all these people and these cops are getting funded and these laws are getting passed is nobody is showing up to hold these people accountable. And guess what? Because of that same thing, you could get yourself elected to one of these bodies and change things from within. Look, we either sit back and let it devolve into chaos, or we take the power. There's no need to be conflict. There's no need to walk around with a MAGA hat or a Trump button or an Antifa t-shirt or any of whatever your conflict point is. It really is to just go and be a human being and communicate to people on a human level. You don't need to educate someone. You don't need to wake someone up. You don't need to inform somebody. You need to just begin to communicate with people. You need to be able to introduce yourself and go, hi, my name is, right? And that's what this mask is about. This mask isn't about being in a conflict zone. This mask is about saying, I don't conflict. I'm not in conflict with you. I think that what's going on with your conflict is ridiculous. You see, if you go in with a chip on your shoulder and a need for conflict, I've done all that. It doesn't get you that much. But if you go in as a person who wants to participate, who's radiating an energy of participation, you will find people that want you to be involved with them. Everybody is looking for someone to join and help them, dude. Nobody can do this alone. Life is a team sport. Life is a team sport. But you have to take the first step. You have to walk out of your house and make a phone call. You can go become a school board member. All of these things are relatively easy to do. But the hardest step with anything is just the decision to take the first step. Get out of your comfort zone. Do something new. Don't sit back and watch the game of life. Watch our civilization devolve. Watch our country fall apart. You know why our country's in this state? It's not because there's a bunch of terrorists running around in black hoodies. It's not because there's a bunch of people looting stores and burning down cities. You know why our country's in the state it's in right now? Because everybody's been sitting on the couch, leaving it up to somebody else. And because everybody's left it up to somebody else, you've gotten these horrible human beings in their suits and their business dresses up there dictating reality, sticking it to you. If you're tired of being told what to do, tired of being made a fool, tired of being taken advantage of by a system, become the system. It's super simple. There's no need to dodge bullets, Agent Neo. There's no need to dodge bullets, Neo. There isn't. There are no bullets, man. Jump into Mr. Smith's chest. get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone and jump right into the middle of it and realize it's not that intimidating. And in fact, most of those people are pathetically weak, and you're stronger than them because their comfort positions within the matrix, you've already beat them at their game by taking that first step out of your comfort zone. They're in their comfort zone. Do you realize that? They're in their comfort zone. Nothing freaks people in their comfort zone out more than someone jumping out of their comfort zone into their comfort zone and being like, here, I'm here, and I'm here to play. They can't keep you out of the game. The only one who can keep you out of the game is you. So decide, are you going to be in conflict right now, or are you going to take it to the next level and be a big cat? Big cat goes meow, meow, right? Be a big cat. Get off the sidelines of the conflict. Seize the opportunity. It's sitting right in front of you. It's The Illusion signing off. God bless you. Godspeed. And let's get this done, man. Life's a team sport.